The Labour and National Party leaders hit two hotly contested electorates today as election day looms and the race becomes tighter. Wellington's Ōhariu and Hutt South are living up to their colourful histories, with the fight for the respective seats heating up. Our reporter Anneke Smith has more.
Party leaders were out in force today, making noise in electorates that could swing red or blue. Labour's Greg O'Connor is the current MP for Ōhariu, a seat previously held by United Future's Peter Dunn. Mr O'Connor won the seat over National's Brett Hudson by a slim 1,000 votes in 2017 and says this election is also a tight race.
It's going to be close, and if I ever thought I was going to win it before the night, then I wouldn't deserve to be there. I'll have to be working for every vote right up to the last minute.
Ōhariu and neighbouring Hutt South are two of the country's most hotly contested electorates. Wrapping around Wellington Central, there have been close races in the past, and this year is no different. For Greg O'Connor, the seat is all or nothing. He's taken himself off the list, so if he misses out on the electorate, he's out of Parliament altogether.
I understand I'm the only MP who's not standing on the list. I actually think that if I don't get selected, I don't think they should have to have me back as a list MP.
National's Brett Hudson is Mr O'Connor's main challenger. He concedes it's a tight race and a swing to Labour may mean the odds are stacked against him. But Mr Hudson says there's strong support for a blue candidate in the region and he's building on that.
With only 4.5 weeks last time, one of the noticeable things was I wasn't able to quite get all the National Party supporters to also back me. I think they've had some time to get to know me, and certainly in this campaign to understand what I've been doing and the things I'd like to achieve for them and for the electorate.
Mr Hudson was excited to host his party leader Judith Collins today, who is in town to re-announce her party's promise to build the Petone to Granada Link Road if elected. With National polling in the low 30s, it's a big if, and Ms Collins isn't taking any chances in her messaging.
2 ticks blue, just in case anyone was under two illusions. People have asked me, what is the strategic vote? The strategic vote is 2 ticks blue. They've also asked, what's the tactical vote? Well, that's also 2 ticks blue. In fact, it's the only vote. It's the only vote that matters is the 2 ticks blue.
Hutt South is also shaping up to be a tight race. Historically, it's been a Labour stronghold, Trevor Mallard holding the seat from 1996 until the 2017 election, when National's Chris Bishop flipped it blue. He's hopeful he'll win it again.
Oh, look, cautiously optimistic. Every election in Hutt South is close. You know, it's a marginal seat for a reason, but I'm proud of my record over the last 3 years and, you know, just hoping that people are going out there and have been voting and continue to vote up until the 17th.
Mr Bishop is trying to drive home the message that he's a good local MP and is determined to hang on to the seat.
There's no plan B for me. I'm just going all out as hard as I can to win Hutt South for National.
Labour's candidate for Hutt South is Ginny Anderson. Queensgate Shopping Centre was abuzz today with Labour leader Jacinda Ardern in town. Ms Anderson says her leader's profile and presence makes a real difference.
It's massive. You could see it today. People are genuinely so pleased to have her and really excited, and it's a pleasure to be able to be her host.
But as for boosting her chances in the seat, Ms Anderson is not so sure.
Look, it's not for me to say. You know, you always hope that by putting in hard work and continuing to talk about the good things that have been delivered in the Hutt under Labour, that will always be in people's minds when they think about voting.
Voters are thinking and voting already. Advance voting numbers have now surpassed the total advance votes cast in 2017. Almost 1.3 million people had cast their votes by this afternoon. And in these two close races, every vote will count. For Checkpoint, Anneke Smith.